Hey everyone, Kyle here. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to run ads for your clothing brand. So let's get started. So in this video, we will be using TikTok ads for running our ads, and I'll tell you why. TikTok is a powerful platform for clothing brands due to its massive reach, with over 1 billion active users, mainly aged 18 to 34, who are highly engaged. Its video-first format allows you to showcase your clothing creatively and connect with trend-savvy audiences. The platform offers advanced targeting based on demographics, interests, and behaviors, ensuring your ads reach the right audience. It's also cost-effective with options to control budgets and achieve high ROI. TikTok's viral nature, seamless shopping integration, and detailed analytics make it perfect for building brand awareness, driving sales, and creating long-term customer loyalty. If your brand thrives on visuals and storytelling, TikTok is definitely a must. Alright, so now let's get on to the steps. So the first thing that you need to do is to create your TikTok Ads Manager account, which is TikTok for Business. So you would need to go into this website. I'll be providing the link in the description so that you can get here easily and you get the correct website. And from here, what you need to do is click here on Get Started on the left side. And now you need to provide your email, password, confirm password, and verification code, and make sure to click here to agree to the TikTok commercial terms of service and so on right here. Make sure that you click this, and this one is optional. You can just uncheck that and click on sign up once you are done. And now once you have successfully registered your account for TikTok Ads Manager, you will now be able to create your campaign, ad groups, and ads here. But before we do that, there is a very important step that we should do first, which is to install the TikTok Pixel. So in my case, this is applicable because I am using Shopify store for my clothing brand. So if you have a Shopify store as well, or if you're using any other platform, check out if you can use TikTok Pixel and them. And then from here, let's just install TikTok Pixel. So all you have to do is click here on the search and go into the apps right here and just search for TikTok. And from here, if you can find this TikTok app, you can click here on search TikTok and Shopify App Store. Just click on the TikTok application, which is this one right here. Click on that, click on install. Right here, click install. And now you'll be prompted here into this dashboard, and from here just click on continue setup, and then you would need to complete these steps right here. So first you need to connect your TikTok for Business account, which we have created earlier. So just click here on connect, and then it would now load up, and click on connect right here. Just wait for it, and then from here you would now be able to see your Business Center accounts. So in my case, it's this one right here. I'm gonna now click on connect. If you don't have one, then you can just click on create new. So from here, I'm just gonna click on connect. And then for the TikTok Ads Manager, this is my account right here, and I'm gonna click on connect right here. Next, for the data sharing, you would have the standard, enhanced, and maximum. And this would depend on the privacy policy that you have in your store. So which one do you think would it prefer? So in my case, I'll just go for maximum. So yeah, just make sure to base this on the privacy policy in your store so that you would still be following the policy. And next, you would now click here on confirm once it's all done. Now we will be proceeding to the next step, which is the company information right here. You can just set up right here, but in my case, I have already provided my information, so it's now complete. Click on finish setup once you are done. And now, as you can see, you are now ready to start a campaign and grow your business on TikTok. So now let's go back in here into TikTok Ads Manager, and from here we will now be creating our campaign, ad groups, and ads. So from here, as you can see, at the very top of my illustration is your campaign, which represents the overall strategy and goal of your advertising efforts. Here, you define the campaign objective, such as generating website traffic, increasing conversions, or boosting engagement. As you can see on your screen right here, it says advertising objective, and these are the objectives that you would need to select right here on the campaign level. And next is the ad group level. So within each campaign, you can create multiple ad groups. Ad groups allow you to organize your ads based on different targeting settings, budgets, and placements. For example, one ad group might target a broad audience while another focuses on a specific demographic. And the next one would be the ad level. So in here, finally, within each ad group, you'll create your actual ads. These are the videos your target audience will see. I recommend starting with 2 to 3 ads per ad group, as this provides enough data for optimization. Having multiple ads allows you to test different creative approaches to see which resonates most with your audience. So now let's create our campaign. So now here in the campaign level, just like I said, we will now be selecting our advertising objective. So you can just select it right here. And remember, you can create more campaigns if you'd like. You can just click this button right here, the plus button, and then you'd have more campaigns right here. So now let's just select our advertising objective. You have the reach, traffic, video views, community interaction, app promotion, lead generation, website conversions, and product sales. So depending on what you would want to achieve in this ads for your clothing brand. So in this example, we'll just use the traffic one right here. So this would affect the process later on what you are going to see. So if you are going to select a different objective right here, you might be seeing a different choices or options that you'll be seeing in this video. And right here, so this objective would let us drive people to a website, landing page, or app and show ads to people most likely to click on it. And then now let's go down here. So here we have the settings. So now we can just name our campaign. So let's just say this is our tutorial campaign number 1, maybe something like this one right here. So you can just name it whatever you want. And now you can also go for a split test, budget optimization, and set campaign budget, which I don't really recommend, so that you would have full control on how you are going to budget your ads. But if you think you just want TikTok to handle the budget for you, then you can just definitely turn this on right here and so on. You can go for the daily and the lifetime budget and so on. But I don't really recommend turning on these 3 options right here. And for this split test right here, if you don't know this, then you should just leave this alone. And then next, let's click on continue. Now we will be in the ad group level. So from here, the first thing that we can do is to add our ad group name. In my case, I'll just add it. I'm just gonna go for ad group right here. And this is a broad, maybe something like this one. So that would mean in this ad group, we will be broad targeting. So you can name it whatever you want. So now once you're done here in the name, next is the optimization location. So select where you'd like to direct the traffic that you get from the ads. So you can go for website or app. So since we are a clothing brand, so it's probably the website right here. Like for example, mine is a Shopify store. So it's a website. So I'm gonna just click here on website. And for the placements right here, I recommend that you don't go for automatic placement because it would let TikTok decide on where you would like to direct your ads. So I select that you just go for the select placement right here and just go for TikTok. You don't want to waste your money here putting ads on CapCut and Fizo if you think these 2 platforms are not really cut out for your customers. So you just want to go for TikTok right here so that you can make the best out of it. And go for the advanced settings. You can allow user comment, allow video download, and video sharing right here. But what I recommend here is you turn this off right here, all of them right there. And now for the audience targeting. So now this is where you would be able to select what kind of audience you would like to see your ads. So you can here in the save audience, you can have some templates here on your audience. And the demographics right here, so location, and then their age that you would want to select right here, and so on. So in my case, I'll just leave it be right here. So probably I'm just gonna go for the location here since I am going for broad targeting, so I need more locations. For example, I'm gonna go search for United States or United Arab Emirates, and then United Kingdom, and I'm just gonna go select others right here. I'm gonna go for Malaysia, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia. This is just for example since I am doing broad targeting for this example. So I'm just adding this location and then ages, gender right here. So it would depend on what kind of product you have. If it's only male or female only product, or maybe it's unisex. So you can go for all. And then for the languages, you can select specific languages right here. For the audiences, you can include or exclude right here depending on the group that you have selected or created for the audiences. And then next is the interests and behaviors. So you can search here and then you can see different niches right here. So you can just select whatever would fit your brand. So since we're a clothing store, I'm guessing that we would go for apparel and accessories. And you can also go for babies, kids, and maternity. This could also work. And so on. You can even go for pets. So depending on what you want and what you think would fit into your brand. And then next, you can also go for devices. So since we're a clothing store, this is probably not needed. So basically in this option, you can select what kind of customers you would like to send your ads, and they should have this specific devices that you would select right here, and so on. And now for the budget and schedule. So this is where you can set your daily budget for the ad. And here you can go for 30, but I suggest that you go for at least $50 right here. This is what I recommend, but I think it would depend on your strategy. So yeah, it would be up into what kind of result or objective that you would need from this ad. So you can just base it from your budget. And then next is the schedule. So from here you can set start time and run ad group continuously. So this would mean if you go for this option, the ad would only stop if you stop it manually. So you can just select the start time right here, and the other option would be to set the start and end time. So you would have a start time right here, so the date, and then the time right here, and then the same goes for the end time right here on when it will end. So you can go for 13, and then for the time right here you can just select that. Next is the day parting. So from here you can select specific time of the day right here that you would like to show your ads. So for example, you don't want to show it at midnight because you think your customers aren't awake at midnight, then you can definitely do it right here. Or maybe you would want to show it on their lunch breaks and so on. So this is where you can do it. So you can just select some some time right here, just like what I'm doing right now, and then you can see the time that was selected. And now next is the bidding and optimization. So from here we have our optimization goal. So we have the click and the landing page view. So with a click, your ad delivery won't be optimized for conversions on your website, while the landing page view will deliver your ads to the people most likely to land on your websites. Since we have the objective of bringing traffic into our store, then landing page view I think would be the appropriate goal for this one right here. And then next is the target CPA. This is just optional right here. So if you would want to go for the cost per action, then you can just set a value for here. But in my case, I will not be doing that. And then once you're done with this one, click now on continue. And now we will be proceeding to the ad level. And now here we are on the ad level. So from here, we can use Smart Creative to create ads. This is the first option that we have. So when we activate this, it would automatically update the other options right here. As you can see, it would now update and so on. So you can use this so that you'd be able to get help in creating your ads. So basically, Smart Creative ensures that your ad groups are continuously optimized by auto-generating videos right here. But in my case, I just want to turn this off because I would want to have full control on how I want to create my ads. So I'll just be manually setting my options right here. So now on the ad name, you can choose the ad name, name it whatever you want. So let's say I'm go for ad number 1. And then next is the identity right here. You can use your own TikTok account to deliver the ad right here, or you could just use a custom identity right here, which you can click here on create new custom identity and just go for any name that you would want, and you can go for your logo right here if you'd want to as well. In my case, I'll just go for tutorial for clothing brand, maybe something like that, maybe something like this, and then go for your logo right here that you'd want. In my case, I'm just gonna go for this one right here. This is my logo right there, and click on submit just like that. Click on create, and then we would now have it right here. So let's just wait for it, and as you can see, we have the logo. And right here, you can also see it here on the right side. We can see our logo right here already. So that's how you do it. And then for the ad details, you can go for your format. You can go for a single video right here, or you can go for a carousel right here. So the recommended one right here would be carousel, but I think it would depend on your strategy on how you are going to market your product right here. In my case, I'll just go for a video because I already have one. Now you can navigate here to add creative, and from here you can now upload from your computer storage, or you can choose from your library. If you have posted your videos on your TikTok account already, you can choose from your library right here. In my case, I only have this one right here, and I'm just gonna choose this and click on continue, and then you will not be able to see it right here. Next is this text right here. This is a very important text because this is the header text. So this text would let your audience know what you are promoting. So keep in mind that the use of exaggerated or overblown phrases such as the best, the most, or claiming that your product is number one may lead to your ad being rejected or could require proof. So this is a very important notice right here. Make sure that you understand this. So in my case, I'll just go for buy one, take one promo. So this is a very common one. So of course it would depend on what kind of strategy you are taking right here. In my case, I'll just go for this one right here. So you would not be able to see it right here on the right side on the preview, as you can see, and you have your smart text right here. So what smart text does is that it would automatically generate ad text based on the industry, language, or keywords you selected. So if you want to turn this on, you can just select that, and then you can just modify it right here. In my case, I don't want it, so I'm just gonna go here and for the call to action option. So from here, you can maximize performance by automatically showing different call to action to different users. So from here, you would now be able to see it right here. So I'm just gonna select the call to actions right here that is appropriate for the clothing store. In my case, I'll just go for this one right here, the book now. I don't think this one is appropriate because there is no booking in a clothing store. And then a play game, there is no game here. And in our ad, since we are a clothing store, so I'm just gonna deselect that, and then you can select more if you would want to right here. So depending on the call to action that you would want. And then next is that, as you can see right here, you can see it here in the right side at the bottom. As you can see, it says interested. This is our call to action. It will be applied in the bottom. Next is the interactive add-ons. So from here, you can create for your own, or you can choose from your library, or you can go for the recommended add-ons. So in my case, I'll just go for the recommended ones. In my case, I'll just go for this one. Click create. And now I'm gonna go and enter the link right here of the website or your product right here. In my case, I'll just go for google.com just for an example right there. So basically you just want to paste the landing page URL and then the basic info. So you can just paste your logo right here. So here's my logo, and click on confirm. And then after that, you can also change this one right here, the name, if you have more. And then you can go for the selling points right here. You can go for a limited time offer, bestseller, top rated, climate friendly, depending on what is appropriate for your brand. And then once that's done, click on confirm so that we can now proceed. And now next is the destination. So where would you like to take your customers? So when they are interested or interact with your ads, where would you like to take them? So just enter your URL right here. So if you're promoting a product, I highly recommend that you paste the URL for the product page of your product right here. So in my case, I'll just go for a sample one. Since we are just making a tutorial right here, I'm just gonna go for this one right here. But of course, you wanna paste your own product link right there. And then next is this one. So this contains AI generated content. So if your ad contains AI generated content, you want to check this box. And then for this one, by checking this box, you authorize the ad and the associated performance metrics of this campaign to be displayed on TikTok, branded or affiliated platforms. I'm just going to leave it checked. And then next is the tracking. So basically this is for the TikTok pixel that we have installed earlier. And in my case, I will not mess with this for now. Once you're done, click on Publish All. And now you will now be able to see all of the campaigns, ad groups, and ads you have created by going back in here into the campaign section. As you can see here at the top, it says campaign. Click on that. And in here, you can see your campaigns, what you have right here, and your ad groups that you have created, and your ads right here. So this is basically where you can see the stats, how they are performing, and so on. This is where you can monitor everything. So this is where you will be spending most of your time. In my case, I only have drafts right here because I have made this only for the sake of a tutorial, but this is where you'd be able to see everything and where you can create your campaign, ad group, and ads if you would like more. And yeah, that is basically it on how you can run ads for your clothing brand. Now you know how you can do it on your own. All that's left is to test, experiment on what works best for you, what strategy you should use. So now, as a bonus tip, focus on scroll subbing creative ads that showcase your products authentically. Partner with influencers to amplify visibility and repurpose their content for organic posts and ads. Consistency is key. High quality content will always outperform quantity. TikTok ads are your ticket to boosting sales and building a successful brand. Start today, experiment, and let TikTok do the rest. Thank you for watching.